The Mrbeast situation has gone completely out of control. We could be possibly witnessing the downfall of YouTube's biggest creator, and it's being mainly driven by this man alone. And a few others. I'm looking at you, Chris. I can't wait for Mrbeast's new video. It'll probably have to be something like, I got 100 lawyers to fight my case, because it's not looking good. But who knows, maybe there are some lawyers who can save him. In fact, it seems as if he's already been sending his lawyers, because there are 2 cease and desist have been sent, and it gets way worse. He's been deleting comments, old videos, live streams, and he still hasn't addressed any of this yet. But I don't understand how Mrbeast is a billion-dollar company and still can't see that this makes him look even more guilty than he already does. But the crazy part is that we're not even scratching the surface.
You lied about your accent and your past tense, all is perjury.
Here on the tip of the iceberg, there's stuff you might know, like Mrbeast faking videos such as in the Train vs Giant Pit video where you use CGI on the wheels and the actual pit. See, the problem with this is that not necessarily him faking videos, but it's the fact that Mrbeast's entire brand was built off the fact, oh, we are the only channel that doesn't fake our videos. While this may have been true at the start, it looks like the opinion has changed and now people have built a distrust towards him. Similar to the way in 2016 when people stopped trusting prank channels like Vitali after learning out that most of his videos were fake, and they eventually led to their downfall.
Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in.
On the surface, we have the fact that Mrbeast had people in his circle in his competition videos, which I'll admit even took me by surprise. The fact that he had his own girlfriend in the Boys vs Girls video and we didn't even figure that out, that made me feel so stupid, I won't even lie. Cause I'll be real with you, we all had that dream of subscribing to Mrbeast and getting into a video where we could win a lot of money. But now, with the fact that we know the choosing process is rigged, that hope is gone and it really takes away the appeal from Mrbeast videos.
You lied about your crew members.
Here we get onto the facts that you might not know. And this is when Mrbeast promoted an NFT project called CryptoPunks. He done this on Logan Paul's podcast. In fact, he done it twice on the same podcast. He first did this by mentioning how much money he made buying crypto such as Bitcoin and mentions how much money he made listening to Gary Vee. He first mentions Gary Vee told him to buy an NFT project called CryptoPunks and another crypto project called VeeFriends. That rings a bell. Let me check who owns VeeFriends. Oh, it seems Gary Vee owns it. Well, as long as the price went up and everyone made money. Oh, okay. See, the problem here is Mrbeast's failure to mention that this isn't some secret money glitch. This could have resulted in people investing their money into these projects in hopes of making a profit just for their investments to crash and burn.
You lied about your surgery.
We're in some deep water now. We have some claims that Dogpack404 brought up in his video, which could paint Mrbeast in a bad light if he expands on these points. Such as the claims when he brings up that Mrbeast's philanthropy is just something to point to when he's accused of any wrongdoings. Wait, I'm sensing a pattern here. And the claim where he says Mrbeast trashed an entire beach during a video, and then proceeding to clean it up in a Beast philanthropy video, which at the very least you could say is efficient, but is also very dishonest to frame as if you're saving the environment, when in actuality you're cleaning up your own mess.
You lied about your Ghost Riders.
Down in the depths we have the fact that Mrbeast has an entire department, as stated in Dogpack404's video, dedicated to hacking the psychology of humans in order to get people to watch his content and consume his products more. This is really invasive in my opinion, as you're trying to use the way people think in order to buy your products, and you're also manipulating the parasocial relationship between you and your audience. And it's considerably worse considering the fact that his main audience are children, and taking advantage of their naivety for profit is a really bad look. But it seems as if Mrbeast has no problem with this, as he wears his t-shirt signing in a sneaky way to get children to buy shirts, and runs illegal lotteries where he makes millions in profit.
You lied about your Ghost Riders.
The Abyss. I don't think we fully understand how Mrbeast brainwashed an army of 10-year-olds into going into stores and cleaning up Feastable shelves for absolutely no pay at all, with the only plus being the slightest chance of winning a prize. And the worst part about it is when he says if you don't see any Feastables on the shelf, go and ask the manager to put more on the shelves to help tidy it up. Like, imagine you're at your grueling 12-hour shift at Walmart, working minimum wage, and you see little Timmy asking you, "Excuse me, I need you to get the Feastables out the back so I can tidy it up so Mr. Beast will give me a prize." That's not even the worst part about it, because people were going in there, smashing the boxes and pretending like they cleaned it up afterwards. It literally had the exact opposite effect Mr. Beast wanted. And you know who got stuck with the work afterwards? The workers.
You lied about them other kids.
We've reached rock bottom, and here we can see what Mr. Beast has put people through in the Beast games, which is still currently in production, bear in mind. Many people claim that they were given barely any food, water, medication and toiletries, essentially being left for dead. There are reports of many people getting injured during the events, with some having broken bones and even seizures. Bear in mind there were only 2 ambulances for over 2,000 people. And this isn't even the worst part, with the contestants saying that they had to sign a contract that said, "I understand that such activities may cause me death, illness or serious bodily injury, including but not limited to exhaustion, dehydration, overexertion, burns and heat stroke." He's literally making people sign their own death certificates. However, we should all be thankful that luckily no one has been reported dead. Yet.